Can you hear me? Can you hear me right? Can you hear me right? You hear me calling you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me right?
What's up, Knights? How's everyone doing? So, sorry for this late, doing this video late for back. I think it's one of the only exercises that I didn't show you guys, because when I was doing my videos a couple years ago, I mentioned that for some fucked up reason I forgot to include back in that in those videos back in the day. So anyways, here's back. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, so here we go with back. So there's a couple of things you need to remember, okay guys? Now, like I said, in a perfect world, I would add lat pull downs, front to the rear, whatever, you know, on a pulley system to this routine, but obviously we don't have that here at home. All we have to work with are a couple of pails and, as you will see, a cinder block. So this is how we're going to incorporate that into a home workout. First thing you have to remember when you're doing bent over rows, you're going to have to make sure that your back is parallel, or at least pretty close to it, and you keep your head back, okay? And pull with your back, not with the arm. So really concentrate on the back doing the pulling, not your arm, okay? Because before you know it, you could be just pulling with your arm and not using your back muscles, right? Well, of course you will be, but if you really focus on using the back muscle, you'll tend to use it more than your arm. And the positioning of your arm is important too, okay? So when you're pulling up, okay, don't pull here, okay? Leave that motion for your rear delts, like on a pulley machine up here like this, because that's exactly what's going to be happening. You'll be working more your rear delts, not your back, when you have your arm too close to here. So you got to make sure that you're back here, okay? So kind of like an arcing motion. So here to the back, not here like this, okay? To the back. And always make sure you drop that arm as far as it can go. So you get that full stretch, okay? So you're going to bring it up like this to the back, and you want to hold it there. And then control it on the way down. Now, you're gonna have a couple of different theories on this whole thing. Now, mind you, when you're losing really light weight, it's really easy to control it, you know. But depending on how you're training your back as far as lightweight for volume or heavyweight low sets. So, when the first 30 days that I've been doing back, I've been doing with 12 to 15 reps, so they've been pretty light, pretty controlled, and high volume. So I'm in my second month now, and I want to use a little heavier weight, just because I don't have the extra, I can't do the extra volume as far as lat pull downs and stuff. So I'm going to go a little heavier for back, for this motion, for Jesus Christ. Scratch, redo. I'm starting to use a little heavier weight because I just want to get more intense workout for my back, okay? So what I'm going to be doing is, to get the intensity up but still have the high volume light weight, is I'm going to be supersetting. So I'm going to do heavy one arm rows, and then I'm going to be going over to a cinder block. I'm going to bang out until I go to failure, and that'll be one set. It's not two separate exercises. So I'm going to do one arm rows, do one arm, then do my right, And once that's complete, I'm going to go over to a cinder block, which I'll show you, and I will bang out how many reps I go to failure. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to hit 10 sets on this. I'd like to, but I think we'll go with 5, because I trained back, I think, a few days ago. It's just my routine got screwed up this week because remember that leg video I did where I went past 90 degrees? Well, that took quite a bit out of my legs. So being in a bent over row position, there's a lot of pressure on my knees. So I just want to make sure we don't push them too hard, because that when I went past 90 degrees, that really, because that was the first time I really did that. And yeah, I should have waited until I seen the orthopedic surgeon on the end of the month, but you know, I just had to do it, right? I just had to do it. So anyways, yeah, so let's get on with the video. Oh. So there's my back nice and flat, my head back, into the back. Oh, yeah. A little tricky standing on these blocks. As you can see, I'm going to the back, not to the side. This would be wrong. This would be right. Okay? Maybe if I turn for you guys, you can see that. Yeah, that's taking its toll on my legs, but it's okay. We'll get through this. Yeah, I'm only gonna do 5 sets of these. It's okay. We'll pick up the extra sets next week. Okay, just gonna do my other arm, and I'll show you how we're gonna finish this off. Make sure your back doesn't round out, okay? And the key to making it so it doesn't round out is by keeping your head back. That's my first time doing this on these cinder blocks I got set up as a platform, so I'm still working out my positioning. Yeah, so the best way to make sure your back keeps flat is by keeping the head back. And your head back. As long as you keep your head back, your back will force itself to go parallel. Right, so, okay. Now let's get on with the cinder block to failure. Okay. Now that we got the both sets of one arm rows done, the left and the right, we're going to immediately go into bent over rows with the cinder block. If you were in the gym, this would be considered bent over barbell rows, or you can do it with dumbbells, whatever. I mean, Jesus Christ. Cut. In the gym, this would be called bent over barbell rows. It simulates the same way if you were doing a pulling machine like this, seated rows, okay? Now it'd be really nice if we had a pull down machine where we can do lat pull-ups. You know, normally you can hook yourself up a bar somewhere and do pull-ups that way. But, you know, if you're 120 pounds, you could probably do, 10 reps. Well, I'm 250, 200, whatever I am now, 245, 250. So, doing pull-ups on a straight bar above head is pretty much next to impossible. So, this is our best case scenario. And that's all these videos are about, is your best case scenario and what you have to work with. Okay, so this is what we'll do after we've done both sets of one arm rows. Oh, shit. Okay. And the same principle applies, is you keep your head back, okay? That'll keep your back nice and flat. And we're just gonna go like this. Bam, 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 bam. So we're just going after a major pump here, okay? We're using the heavy weights to stimulate those slow twitch fibers. And now we're just gonna get the pump going. And that's it. Whew. And that'll all be considered one set. So, I think I've covered all my exercises for you, all my workouts. I'm pretty sure I've covered everything I need to cover up to this point. I hope you found all of this information useful. I try to do the best I can to give you every single possible information that I know of, all the possible information about how I'm achieving my goals. That way you can look at them and you can decide whether to follow it point by point, do everything that I do, or you can read over it, look over the videos, read over the material I posted, and hopefully maybe add some knowledge to your repertoire, and hopefully that takes you to another level. Whew. Oh. Yeah. Fucking, I'm dead. This is I think the 4th workout today, so we're looking forward to get this thing done. Getting some sleep. You know, when I did that video concerning the anabolic cycle, you know, it's definitely been hard to get back into that. I'm doing well though. I'm doing well. Yesterday was an amazing day. Today's been slow. I did the calves and forearms this morning. No, crunches and forearms this morning. And then I think I did a video or two. And then around noon I had a big meal and fucking crashed till about 6 o'clock. So I don't like when I, you know, like with any, like even though I tell you guys, okay, well I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Most of the time I gotta work up to whatever I am explaining to you guys, and that's why I posted my logs on there, so you can understand how the workout process is. Best case scenario, eat every 3 hours, you know, train every 4 or 5. You know, my workouts are probably about an hour and 20 minutes. You know, but that's because I can do the 24-hour cycle. You know, and you know, I get up, like last night I was able to get up at 2 in the morning to have my meal. But to do it, eat every 3 hours, you know, you have to work up to it. You know, it takes time. You know, once my body gets adjusted, I can start setting my alarm for every 3 hours while I'm napping, you know. So I'm still fine-tuning it. I used to do it in the past, and it's really hard to get structured and get back into that kind of routine because it's extremely demanding, and you have to feel out. You know, you gotta get your body accustomed to waking up at 2 in the morning and fighting through when you're tired and recognizing when you're tired or just being lazy, you know. So there's lots to figure out. So yeah, so I'm gonna get this fucking workout done. I have a great big chicken salad sandwich. All those, it's really, I mean, chicken salad, just salad. It's been a long day. Anyways, I'm fucking babbling. I'm gonna get to my workout, and like I said, hopefully you found everything very, very helpful, and I wish you guys the best of luck. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next video. So until then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Krahm bless you all.